What's going on, everybody? This is Gabriel, the ProActivator. Today we have a short podcast. Not gonna spend too much time with you guys today because it's kind of like a rest week for me. Definitely took half of the week off to spend with the family, away from the regular grind every morning, boom, going at it. But I needed it. I needed a mental break. I needed a physical break. Although, however, we did go to Disney thanks to my sister Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. She works at Disney, so we get to go in there for free. At least once a year, we definitely enjoy that perk. And I gotta tell you though, it was relaxing because I wasn't on the grind, but we did a lot of walking, folks. Nearly 40,000 steps in the span of 48 hours. Yeah, we hit four parks and waited in line, but I gotta tell you, the lines weren't that bad. The most we waited for was maybe 55 minutes, but we got to go on Avatar. It was amazing because we were there for like 10 minutes. Most of the wait wasn't even wait, it was just walking around the entire place until we got to the actual ride. It was fun, guys. It was definitely great to just spend some time with family. Afterwards, we went to see my uncle in Orlando. Um, Made some Venezuelan arepas, and he did a barbecue. My uncle's a chef, bro. This guy is for real. My uncle is a chef. He's a really good cook. He's owned a restaurant in the past, so he really loves and enjoys cooking. I like it too, but man, he's in another level. I gotta tell you. But with all that said, where's the lesson? Well, there were storms, actual, not rain, not actual storms, but the storms of life that they're gonna happen, just like regular storms. We live in Miami, and in Miami we get storms. Well, in our daily life, we're gonna get hit with storms, and during this getaway, I got hit with a couple of storms, my friends. But you see, there's gotta be a way, and there is a way, where as we grow, that when the storms come, we need to stay calm. And there's a possibility that as I am, practicing the Proactivators way, that when these storms come, I have to be in my game. I have to be in my A game, meaning I can't allow those storms to really get to me because they have the tendency of really getting in there. And but as a proactivator, we have to stay, our mind needs to be clear. We cannot be reactive, but rather be proactive in knowing how we're going to respond internally and outwardly. You see, if we are not able to respond with a proactive attitude, then we're going to fall into the reactive mindset and allow our emotions to be the one that determine the outcome of the situation. And if that happens, then man, we're gonna continue doing what we've always done, right? So what's different? Well, different is that we pause and that we think. And although the storm is happening, we have to stay grounded. We have to. If we're going to be proactivators, We have to be on purpose thinking about our our emotions and how to control them when life just hits you. And so, yes, there's things that you can't control. So the things that you could control, which is yourself, you can control your feelings. You don't have to allow yourself to, for your feelings to go according to the temperature, according to the weather. You have to stay grounded and seek for a solution. Think. Think quick on your feet and think of a solution to get out of that situation or to navigate yourself around the situation. Because if you are reactive, you're still going to have to navigate yourself around the situation. You see, the situation is not going to change. It's the same thing. You're still going to have to face it. But you either face it by being reactive in emotion and just create more of a mess, or you take a step back and you think and then you act and then you look for a solution on how you're going to tackle this situation. And that's the case. You see, on the same day that I was traveling to Orlando with my family, it was a Wednesday afternoon, I got a call from one of my clients and their website is down. And it was my fault. And I had to. It's a good client. You know, they pay me every month just to keep things going for some of their digital marketing stuff. And in this case, it was their website, and I had to own it. And it was partially my fault, and the other part wasn't my fault. There's nothing I could do about the other part. And I just had to talk to them, be calm about it, take responsibility, let them know that I was not be able to get that going. But you never know how these things can affect you. Maybe they'll cancel on me, and then I have to face that reality. Hopefully they won't. But amongst that, there was other different, situations that happen that also try to rock my world in the middle of me enjoying with my family, enjoying being with my kids, and going through the parks and walking through the parks and trying to figure out what ride we're gonna go on, and all this is happening. And I had to navigate through all that, and it wasn't easy. But you know what? I gotta tell you that if you ask my family, my kids, my wife, they probably have no idea what was going on with me. And that's the way that I prefer it, because I was able to give them 100% myself, and not somebody who was worried, not somebody who was running like a chicken without a head, not somebody who was on the phone apart from them because I was trying to put out some fires. And no, I was present. I was present the entire time, and I'm happy about that. But yes, my friends, a proactivator will always choose for a solution. Never panic in the moments of storms, because we all know we're gonna get the storms. We're gonna get the storms, my friends. But are you ready? Do you have your umbrella? Do you have your boots on? Do you have your poncho with you? Okay, you have to be ready, proactive, so when they do come, you're ready. Okay, and you're not reacting. You're not running. Oh man, I'm getting wet. Oh man, I got wet. My shoes are soaked. I don't have an extra shirt. Anything. Just think about it. There's no need for us to keep dwelling on the problem. Let's just find a solution and get ourselves out of it. Navigate around the solution and find a way out. Or at least start the process. We don't do nothing when we dwell on the problem, my friends. Nothing. We don't do anything as we continue dwelling on the problem. Doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't do anything for the people around us. And that has been the theme for me this year. I've gotten hit many times this year. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been financially when I lost my clients. I talked about it in another podcast. I have to stay calm. I have to stay focused. I could not allow that to affect me. I had to look for a solution. I couldn't be scared. No. So I decided just to, okay, this is happening. Let's go find a solution. I can't go into this rabbit hole of feeling sorry for myself or nah. No, it's just you don't. You keep moving forward, and you don't allow those storms to rock you, and that makes you stronger. And the next storm that comes, you become stronger and stronger as you continue working on yourself in this particular matter. That you're not worrying, that you're not thinking about what happened to you, that you're not feeling sorry for yourself, that you're not hitting yourself in the head because you made a mistake. No. Stop all that. We have to keep moving forward. We have to find a solution and make that a habit in your life. Find a solution. Be a solution finder, not a problem dweller. Because we find comfort when we dwell on the problem, but there's nothing there. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't do anything to us to keep dwelling on the problems, of the storms of life that are gonna keep coming no matter what. It could be health wise, it could be relationship wise, it could be financially attached, it could be something, anything. But we are gonna get hit with storms. And it's our job as ProActivators to not look that way, but look on the right way, which is find a solution, navigate yourself around it, and win. You're always going to win when you do that. You're always going to win. By just doing that, you're winning already. Do not spend not 1 second dwelling on your problems or worrying. Doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't serve you. So yes, my friends, this is Gabriel the ProActivator, and I wanted to bring this message to you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.